Welcome to Chapter 7, focusing on the essential roles and responsibilities of key participants in immigration court. Immigration court involves three main actors: the immigration judge, the DHS attorney representing the government's mandate for enforcement, and the respondent and counsel, who present the defense against removal. This video will cover 5 key learning objectives: identifying major roles, explaining the responsibilities of the judge, DHS attorney, and respondent's counsel, describing the function of support roles, understanding due process contributions, and analyzing how courtroom roles shape the adversarial process. Key terms include the immigration judge, the DHS attorney, the respondent and counsel, and essential support staff like the interpreter and court clerk. All operate within the framework of the adversarial system. Immigration proceedings are civil, operating under the adversarial system, not criminal court. This system is defined by opposing sides, a neutral judge, and evidence-based decision-making. Crucially, the immigration judge is the sole arbiter of fact and law, as there is no jury. The immigration judge's primary responsibility is to maintain order, ensure due process, and apply the law. Their key responsibilities include conducting hearings, ruling on objections, and issuing final decisions. Judicial neutrality is paramount for fairness, even when one side is unrepresented. The DHS attorney represents the U.S. government. Their core responsibilities include proving removability, challenging credibility, and opposing relief applications. Although a government litigator, the DHS attorney is not a criminal prosecutor. Their focus is on public safety and enforcing immigration law. Respondent's counsel develops the case theory, prepares the respondent, introduces evidence, and argues for relief from removal. While respondents have the right to counsel, it is not at government expense. This barrier often results in unrepresented individuals, affecting fairness. The respondent is the non-citizen facing removal, encompassing a diverse group including asylum seekers, long-term residents, and survivors of violence. Legal obligations include telling the truth and submitting evidence. The respondent's testimony is often the most critical evidence, making credibility the foundation of the legal defense. Interpreters are the vital link for language access, ensuring respondents fully understand the proceedings. Their mandates include translating accurately, avoiding summarizing, and maintaining neutrality. Precision is non-negotiable, as errors can seriously undermine due process. Court clerks provide administrative support, managing case flow, filing, and courtroom logistics. They are the backbone of the court, ensuring operational efficiency. Their precision prevents delays and is essential to the overall integrity of the judicial system. Witnesses provide evidentiary support, offering corroboration, context, and credibility support for a claim. Witnesses include family, experts, and medical professionals. Their testimony can significantly influence the judge's decision. Review these discussion questions to deepen your understanding of courtroom roles. Think about judicial neutrality, the DHS attorney's role compared to a criminal prosecutor, the importance of legal representation, and how interpreters contribute to due process. For assessment, consider the core duty of the DHS attorney, what must be included in an immigration judge's decision, the reasons interpreters must avoid summarizing, and the key role of the respondent's testimony. We conclude with practice case number 7, In re. Daniel Reyes. Daniel is an anti-corruption activist from Guatemala, seeking asylum or withholding of removal. His case highlights the challenges faced by respondents seeking relief based on political opinion. The defense argument centers on nexus and necessity. Daniel's persecution is retribution tied to his political opinion. The core argument highlights that persecutors used political rhetoric like traitor and subversive, confirming the political nexus. Corroborating the narrative involves 3 key defense witnesses. The respondent, Daniel Reyes, provides first-hand accounts of threats, establishing subjective fear. The journalist, Sophia L., establishes the state's unable or unwilling standard due to police complicity. The government's theory, led by the Department of Homeland Security, minimizes the threat as generalized violence rather than targeted persecution. Their main arguments challenge severity, claim the actors were private, and suggest internal relocation was possible. The legal issues focus on the burden of proof. The defense argues the harm is tied to political opinion, that police refusal to act proves the state is unwilling, and that the 3 consistent witness accounts establish credibility. The stakes of removal are high. The closing argument uses the totality of circumstances, asserting that returning Daniel is handing him over to actors capable of silencing him. The defense appeals to the court to grant asylum or mandate withholding of removal. This final slide focuses on structural integrity, detailing the composition of the Armenian Constitutional Court. It highlights the 9 judges appointed for 12-year terms, ensuring judicial independence and stability.